Hi Explorer Girls. This is our first craft. We're going to be doing it day camp. Since you girls are responsible for teaching the craft, I wanted to make sure that you had a chance to see how to do it before camp. This craft is called quilling, and the supplies we're going to have available for you at camp will be some colored strips of paper, a piece of white cardstock, a bamboo skewer, and glue sticks or liquid glue, depending on which one you want to use. So quilling is basically paper, thin strips of paper rolled around something skinny like a bamboo skewer and then glued onto paper. So I'm just going to show you how to do one of the rolls so that you'll know how to do it at camp. You're going to start with your strip of paper and your bamboo skewer, and you want to lay the paper right on top of the skewer and hold it down with your thumbs and your fingers. And then as you roll the skewer, you're going to let the paper roll around, and you're going to keep going until the paper is all the way rolled around the bamboo skewer. If you get off a little bit like I'm doing and you're a little diagonal with your paper, you can put your thumbnail there and just kind of slide it over to match it up. And keep rolling and rolling until you get all the way to the end of the paper. Almost done. Okay, now when you get to the end, if you want a tiny little spiral, you can glue it and pull it off like it is now. If you want a bigger spiral, when you pull it off, see, that's a tiny one. If you want a bigger one when you pull it off, you can let it go a little bit. If you want an even bigger one, you can unroll it just a little bit so it has a little more size to it. Okay? And this is the side that you're going to see on your design. So when you go to make your design, you're going to start with your piece of paper, and you're going to put some glue down on the paper where you want your design to start. In this case, we're making a flower, but you can make anything you want. We're going to start with our center of the flower. Oops, I forgot to glue this one. When you get these strips done, sorry about that, when you get these strips done, what you're going to do on the end of each one of them, on the inside end there, is put just a little bit of glue and roll it around and stick it. And that way, when you go to put it on your paper, it'll be a nice little roll and it'll stay together. So sorry I forgot that part. Alright, now we're going to make some glue on the paper. We're going to stick down the first roll. Okay, I pre-made some of these rolls in the interest of time. So we're going to make some more glue on the paper, and we're going to stick down some of our other rolls. Okay, there we go. So like I said, in this case we're just making a simple flower design. You can make anything you want. You can make a heart, you could make a tree, you could make a little animal, you could make any kind of little butterfly or any kind of design you want to make. But you get those all stuck down. Okay? And then for this one, I thought we might add a stem. And so that's pretty easy, just kind of shaping the paper a little bit like that. Okay? And this one's a little bit long, so we could cut it off. But again, in the interest of time, we probably won't worry about that. But I'm going to put some glue on the edge of this paper. And if you're not rough with it, it'll stick when you get done. So we'll stick that up in there like that and just kind of gently press that down to the paper like that. Now, if you want to make different shapes besides just little spirals like that, okay, you can start with a spiral and you can pinch it in any way you want to make it look like a certain shape. So we're going to make a little leaf shape like this. And the way you do that is you pinch one end just so it bends a little bit, and then you can pinch the other end just a little bit so you get kind of an oblong pointy ended shape like that. Okay, and you could do all different kinds of shapes, whatever you want to do, whatever creative craft thing you guys want to do. And so then we're going to stick our leaves on. Okay. And when that dries, I don't know if it'll stay together now because it's not quite dry. Well, sort of. When that dries, you'll have a little design. Okay, so this is what you guys are going to teach the Tenderhearts and the Pioneer Patriots to do. And if you guys have any questions, have your moms get a hold of me and we can talk. See you at day camp.